I'm Margaret Hunter Wade, and this is Round Roanoke, seen only on Cox 9. On Round Roanoke, we are always looking for fun stuff to tell you about, and the Kirk Avenue Music Hall is a place where you can always find entertainment. The Kirk Avenue Music Hall features local and nationally known musicians performing a wide range of music. Gary Jackson is here to tell us who will be making music in the hall this month. Good to see you, Gary.
Good to see you.
Thanks for stopping by.
It's my pleasure.
Let's just start generally for people who don't know what the Kirk Avenue Music Hall is. How and when did it get started?
Kirk Avenue got started a little over 3 years ago, and it came about because I had been doing concerts at 202 Market, and I left there. And in the process of doing those concerts, I met Ed and Catherine Walker, and they came up to me and asked me if I would like to continue doing that, and offered me the spot we do it at 22 Kirk Avenue.
Great. Well, what kind of music generally can people hear when they stop by?
Every genre you can think of almost. You know, from singer-songwriters to pop, to rock, to bluegrass, to folk.
And how do you choose, I guess, is the most important question.
Sort of just what I want to hear almost, or what other people ask me if I would consider bringing in.
Okay. So you do work off recommendation a little bit.
I do, and I've been doing this a long time, so I've developed friendships and stuff, and there's just so many talented people out there that I would love to get to come into this town to play. So.
Yeah, we've brought some great names so far. What's the draw to it? What's the atmosphere like? What makes it different from other venues in town?
Well, it's all about that artist on the stage. The whole focus, just the audio, the lighting, the ambiance, the vibe. It's all about that artist on stage, and it's not a big room. It's almost like you're in the artist living room. You know, you got invited over and they're playing you some songs.
That's great. So real intimate atmosphere.
Yes, very intimate.
So most importantly, who do you have coming up that people who are interested can stop by and see?
Well, in March we have about 17 acts playing, and it's the whole gamut of starting on March 1st, we have that one guy, which I couldn't even describe to people how amazing this person is. He calls himself that one guy. To at the end of the month, we have probably one of the premier folk singers of the world. Tom Rush is coming to play. And in between, I have pop music, I have rock, I have a lot of bluegrass. Sierra Hall's coming, Farewell Drifters, another great bluegrass band called Barefoot. So there's a wide range of music in
Yeah, it sounds like it. And you focus on both local, regional, and national talent, is that correct?
I pretty much do national acts, some regional, and I try whenever possible to get local talent to be part of those shows.
Okay, great. So I guess we talked about how you choose people to come and play, but what is Kirk Avenue Music Hall doing for the Roanoke music scene? What do you feel like the legacy that you all are leaving? Or
Well, I don't know. I just, you know, I get lots of comments from people that was the best thing they've ever seen or heard in their life. You know, they can't believe they were 10 feet from whatever artist it was, and that after the show that artist would come out and meet you, and you could take your picture with them and stuff. It's very special.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So when people come, what else is offered at the hall? Are there refreshments? What type of evening can they expect?
We do have a bar with refreshments. There is no food.
Okay.
We encourage people. I tend to present concerts, so I start them early. They tend to end early. That way people can go out and eat afterwards or eat before and come. And during the week, I start shows at 7:30 and on the weekends at 8. So it's usually over by 10, 9:30 or 10.
Okay, and Kirk Avenue in general has kind of grown.
It's blown up, yeah, with Lucky Restaurant and Get, and just, yeah, it's a cool little street right now.
So you can definitely see the impact that bringing the music hall has had, which is great for downtown and great for Roanoke in general. So if people want to get more information about the shows, want more detail, how do they go about getting that?
They would go to kirkavenuemusic.com, and they can scroll through, and it has photos of all the artists. You can link on and listen to their music, you know, to decide if it's something you would like to see.
Okay.
You can buy tickets online now.
And generally, what is the ticket price? What is the range?
I try to do is almost every show I do a student price. So I would say the average ticket is probably around $15 for adults and $6 to $8 for students.
Okay, so pretty reasonable
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
some really good acts.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, Gary, we really appreciate your coming in and sharing this with us. I hope our viewers will get a chance to come down and see some of the great acts that you're booking and bringing in, and we appreciate what you're doing for Roanoke. You can find more about Kirk Avenue Music Hall performances on the Cox Community Calendar coming up during the break. I'm Margaret Hunter Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9.